Hello, this is Karen Yancey with Online Learning Services at the College of St. Rose, and I'm going to show you how to create a question set that draws from a question bank in Canvas. First, we go to a quiz that I created. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to go to Questions tab. I'm going to add a question group. I'm going to label it. I'll tell it I want it to pick 2 questions from the bank at 1 point per question. I'm going to tell it to link to a question bank. My existing bank is right here. I will tell it to select the bank, and now I will create the group. Now I'm going to add another question group and label it question group 4. I'm going to go to link to a question bank, and then I'm going to go to view course question banks to see all of the question banks that I currently have. This is assuming that I've created many quizzes in my course and that I have many different topics I'm quizzing my students on, thus the creation of several different banks. I'm going to add a question bank to my course banks, and I'm going to name it, and I'm going to press enter. Now I don't have any questions in the bank, so I have to go into the bank by clicking on its title and then press add a question. So I'm going to add a question, and I'm going to make it a true-false question. Now I can tell it that the correct answer is false, or I can tell it that the correct answer is true. Whatever is green indicates that is the correct answer. So I'm going to update the question. Now I'm going to add another question to this bank. And I will select multiple answers. So and I'm going to delete these 2 possible answers. I'm going to create an answer. I'm going to say yellow. That is a correct possible answer. I'm going to add another answer, and I'm going to say that is an answer that is not correct. I will say black, which could be a color that they could be. Add another answer, purple, and indicate that that is not a correct answer. So I've got 2 correct answers and 2 non-correct answers. And it says here that the question will show a checkbox next to each answer, and the student must select all the answers you mark as correct. And instead of an ellipsis, I'll put kittens can be colored what colors? And now I'll update the question. And now I have 2 questions in my bank. And that is how to create a bank. That is how to connect a question bank to a question set in your quiz. One benefit of having banks is that you can connect them to multiple quizzes. And a benefit of having question sets is that you can tell the computer to randomly select 2 out of 10 questions in that question set or bank. And that allows for providing individual tests to individual students so that each student gets a unique test instead of the same test. This is Karen Yancey signing off.